L'an dernier, on était 12 artistes à participer, donc on est venu jouer sur quelques scènes à Dakar et à Saint-Louis. On était à Claudel quand il y avait les concerts sponsorisés par Orange. Et puis on a joué à Saint-Louis, et quand on a joué à Saint-Louis, on s'est rendu compte en fait qu'il y avait des enfants qui dormaient au pied de la scène. Atef, qui était là l'an dernier, me dit Pierre, il y a des enfants qui dorment au pied de la scène, c'est quoi, qu'est-ce qui se passe, etc. On peut pas en fait tourner le regard par rapport à ça, et on a décidé cette année de mettre en place une chanson, une charity song. Ça sera une chanson pour parler des enfants des rues. Donc voilà, on essaye cette année de faire quelques concerts avec les musiciens, les rappeurs, Make It Real, et on va essayer aussi d'avancer sur cette chanson. Le morceau est ouvert. On aimerait comme ça pouvoir donner plusieurs voix fortes ce message-là pour dire que les enfants dans la rue, c'est une priorité. À New York, ils sont passés de 17 000 enfants des rues à 20 000 enfants des rues, donc c'est un problème qui n'est pas seulement localisé dans un endroit du monde, il est partout.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. We're here tonight with Banana Pudding Jazz, and tonight we have our special guest, Blues Up. When we put this show together, we didn't think about we're taking blues to another level. The level that we're taking it to the level of hip-hop. We're taking it to the level of jazz. We're bringing it to the level of soul music. We're bringing a little gospel in it. We're mixing it all up to make a pudding, because it's all in the pudding. Blues up, y'all. Sit back, relax, and let's have a great time tonight.
New York has always been vibrating 24 hours a day. A lot of creativity, like a lot of other urban centers in the world that I've visited. But gravity, no matter where you were, because New York is obviously larger than Manhattan, usually brought people centrally to Manhattan, and often 14th Street and below, because that's where the heartbeat was, going all the way back to, I guess, the 50s, when so-called Beat Generation, and then hippies, etc. And there was just a lot of music that grew out of that passion. So there were all sorts of guys scattered all around New York that were playing blues at the time. We talked about One Sugar Blue, and he was the type of guy that it didn't matter whether he was on a Rolling Stones record or in Washington Square Park. He was going to engage people, so they were going to give up money. So he's always been able to support himself playing. But it wasn't only harmonica. I mean, at the time there were a lot of superlative musicians, including guitarists, that were very, very tasteful. Because of the general culture, there was a lot of drugs and alcohol, so not everyone remembered what they were doing. But there were a lot of great musicians with a lot of passion. This particular area where we are now, if you went further east and a couple of blocks downtown, closer to where I think you guys are staying, it was genuinely dangerous. It was usually purposeful. If you went down there, it was either to buy drugs or to get home.
This block historically was a drug supermarket, even when Charlie Parker lived around the corner on Avenue B. He used to come here to score heroin, and I think the block was called Paradise Alley.
The blues didn't start in New York. The blues, American roots of blues, it started when African Americans came here as slaves, and they had these work songs that they would sing out there, and they came from, that's basically where blues came from. It came out of a lot of, toiling all day, working very hard all day. So those songs got adopted into American culture as something called the blues. People started hearing it, like Elvis Presley, and said, wow, that's pretty cool. And it turned into rock and roll. And last year, Pierre came down with Blues Up, and they had a couple of nights there at the Sugar Bar, and it was great. I was fortunate enough to play with Moses Petru and Fred Doumbé on the bass, and we had a couple of really good nights there. Val seemed to enjoy it too, and I think that's why she called Pierre back for his own month.
The Sugar Bar is the home of Nick and Valerie Simpson. This is what they opened up to allow musicians, artists, and singers to come in and display their talents. It's home to many musicians in the city, and the attraction to the Sugar Bar is just the clientele, and you never know who's going to pop in. You know, they've opened their doors and they've allowed people to come in and just express themselves.
We've been there now about 3 years. We have to get in a call from Nick Ashford about wanting to start up a night of blues on a Tuesday night. And how it works is usually, we have a featured artist for the month, and then the rest of the night after the show is we open it up to an open mic.
I have to give all credit to Nick Ashford. I did not want to have this place. A club is a lot of work, too much work. But, there's something to be said for the talent having a platform to express themselves, to be something fresh, something new, and for somebody else to get up there with you and jam, and it makes you better and you lift yourself up. So, I'm really happy. I have more fun than anybody here, so I can't complain anymore. I embrace it.
Dakar is great. We have everything that we need. Africa is booming. I'm a musician, I'm not a politician. What I see going on in Senegal now for the music, we need radical changes. And the only ones who could make that change is the musicians have to come together. The music business is changing very, very fast. Like Miles Davis, he was very ahead of the music business. It's not the music business, it's the business music. We don't need managers or these people to control. Also, all we need is an Android phone, an iPhone, and a computer. That's our manager, and a database. But the new musicians now, they know what's going on. The new Senegalese musicians know exactly where they are. Most of them have the laptop computer to do the music mobile. They can do the music mobile. That's what you need. You don't need to spend big money to go in the studio. That's old fashioned. And if a man comes like Pierre coming from France and to come out with his music, I think that's a great idea. I think all of us should be there to jam on it and and learn from it. Great idea. Blues up, man. Big up. Big up Pierre.
I do believe that music can change the world. I think that it can change the whole world. It can change an individual's world. So many songs that we've written, they just continue to reverberate in the universe. People from other countries realizing that is the common denominator. We may not agree on a lot of other things, but the music is, any country you go to, if you play music, there is something everybody can get behind. I don't care what your political belief is, what you think, but we all bleed red and we all love music when it's good, and I think, so Blues Up is very, very important for musicians to have a way to come together, to join up and to celebrate and to get a broader base.
Ooh, there is a hope in Senegal. The future's gonna be filled with some joy and happiness. Oh, that's the day chose not to. Now what we gotta do is get together and fight for them.
There is a light in Senegal.
There is a light
that I'll always see.
Senegal.
Just down the street in children's eyes.
Shine on me, shine on
that
me,
ever shine on me.
Yeah.
We all know 'cause we're not blind, and I'll ever see. There is a light in Senegal that ever shine on me. Shine on me in Senegal.
I wish the light could shine on me.
Just a light in Senegal.
Let me give you more about what we do.
Okay.
Blues Up is for international artists to work together. So now in Senegal, we do a series of festivals. We want people to come and support them.
Okay.
Come out, show the love, enjoy the music.
Okay.
There is a light in Senegal. Light in Senegal.
Just to be with the one that you love. You know when I come, baby, I know you're so far away. I'm in a mood, darling. I'm in a mood, baby. In a mood, love.